All right, we got a quick unboxing, setup guide, and review for y'all of this treadmill right here. So this is a walking pad slash treadmill. It does have the handles on it. It's 3 horsepower. It goes up to a 12% incline. So we'll show you all that. And I went ahead and cut the box open. So show you how it arrives. So this is how it comes. It comes all together. You don't have to put it together. So they package it nice and neat with some styrofoam, make sure it don't get damaged. So let's try to get this out of here the best we can. All right, so we got it out the box. Now it's wrapped up in this nice plastic wrapping. So we'll have to get all this off. All right, so I finally got it unwrapped. This thing, all right, I will say they took the time on the packaging. So this is like a traditional walking pad, but they added arms to it. So if you want to hold on, you can hold on, or you can put like your phone or a computer or something up here on this little table. Of course, you got a normal outlet. And then this displays, I'll show you the screen in a minute, but this folds up or down. So they do include some hardware in the box, so don't lose this with all the other. So these are some little end caps that are gonna go over the handles right here. So right here where it bends, let's see, make sure y'all can see that. You gotta make sure this is turned the right way. Boom. I think there's actually a hole in here, so I think they screw in actually. So pop those in on both sides. We'll do that real quick. They include some lubricant for the treadmill. So you will have to lubricate after a while. It comes pre-lubricated, but they just give you some extra. And then there's, of course, your instruction manual as usual. I know y'all are gonna read the instruction manual. And then here's the rest of the hardware that you need. There's your safety strap, this little handle, Allen wrench, 2 little bolts. So you're gonna take these little bolts and they go in up under here. So they connect this, see how this goes back and forth? So if you put them in right here, it locks this in place. So use the Allen wrench that they provide you, and you're going to. So while I'm doing this, I'll tell you, they're supposed to include some screws that screw these end caps on here. It says it in the instructions, but I did not receive the screws, so I don't know if they're just lost in the trash somewhere. I looked all through, I didn't see them, but I don't think I got them. So you should have some extra screws in there that goes in here that holds these little hub caps on. There's one on each side. I didn't receive them in mine. I'm sure you can just find another screw on there, but honestly, they stay on there without them, so you don't necessarily need them. So I'm gonna tighten this down. Now, if you wanna store this thing, it may be best that you leave these screws out so that you can unfold it to store it up somewhere, if that's the route you wanna go. But you can make it permanent by screwing these in. So that's in there. So now that's locked in and you don't pick up. All right, so they also include this T-shaped knob, and this is what goes back here on the display to hold it up. So you see how it wants to fall? So you take this and you screw it in back here, boom, now that stays up. So that's up, this is up. So this whole thing collapses down. I'm gonna show y'all. You pull these little knobs at the front. There's a knob right here, you just pull it. And that's what allows this thing to collapse. You gotta pull both of them at the same time. And that allows that to go down. So if you wanna fold it up, you may wanna leave these other locks, these other screws undone so that you can fold it up all the way. If not, yeah. So if you have those bolts in, that's as far as it's gonna go down, I believe. But you can take those little bolts out and then it'll fold flat if you wanna store it up under your couch or something. So that's how it folds down, and you just pick it up and it locks back into place. Yeah, if you have the screws in these, they're not gonna pop out like that. Also, this has an incline function. It goes up 12% incline. So we'll do that real quick. So for the incline, you just, actually, they got the wrapping. You just take this little red piece here, pull it out, boom, and that's how you do it on the incline. You gotta do that on each side though. There's one on each side. And now it's at an incline. You can see there. So if you wanted a little slight incline, you can, it's 12%. So that's pretty much all the features. So this is a 3 horsepower treadmill. All right, so we got it hooked up to the power now. We're just gonna hit the start button to start it up. It's gonna count us down. And the treadmill is going. So you can see there. So to get it to go faster, we're gonna hit this speed up button. Now you can see the speed over here is going up. Boom, 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 that's on 1. So we'll see what it goes up to. That's on 2. You can actually hit these little quick speed buttons. So 2, 4, and 6. Let's go So it's at 2. Let's go hit it once. It went to 4. We'll let it catch up. All right, it's going really fast now. See there? All right, now let's see. Let's hit it again. Boom, it's at 6. I think that may be full speed. Let's keep going. Nope, 6.2. So that's as high as it goes, 6.2. So you can track your time, your distance, your speed, your pulse, and your calories on here. You have program buttons, so you can run different programs, modes, speed up, speed down, quick button, start, and then stop. And then if you pull this button, right, if you pull this out, it'll emergency stop as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all the features of it. So let's turn it down some so we can walk on it. All right, so we got it set on 3 right now. So nice, comfortable, pretty fast walking pace there. And actually, it's really smooth. It's pretty smooth. You can grab the handles here, touch all your controls here. So it does everything it needs to do. It's got a little place for your phone or whatever you're gonna put up here, a drink maybe. You can't manually change the incline from here. You will have to do it yourself. You have to flip those little pedals down to change that. So we'll show you that you can run on this too. So mainly it's probably gonna use this as a walking pad. But if you really want to, you can get it up pretty fast. You can even run on here. Boom, boom, boom. If you really need to get a workout in, you can run on this. Just like so. Works pretty good. We'll go all the way top speed. 6.2. This is as fast as it goes. And then we'll take it back down to a 2 speed. So yeah, if you need a walking pad, definitely check this one out. Works pretty good. It can incline. It's got different speeds. You can fold this up or fold it down if you want to store it. It's got wheels on the front. I forgot to mention that. There's wheels on the front, so you can just pick it up and roll it around. Here, I'll show y'all. You can grab it like this, and then you can move it back and forth, just like so. It's got wheels on it. Boom. And if you want to fold it down, you just pop those little pins, these little pins here. You just pull this one at the same time. Yep, pull those pins, and then you can let it down like so. Boom, just like that. And then if you want this to fold down, you'll have to take the screws out that I put in. And then if you want this to fold down, you can take this little screw out. But honestly, I would just leave it up like this, unless you absolutely need to store it like under your couch. And you can do that. I will show y'all. So when it's like this, if you want to fold it down, you are gonna have to take the screw that's out here and the screw that's out here that holds this in. So you're gonna have to take those 2 out, and then you're also gonna have to take the little T screw that they gave you back here. You're gonna have to take it out so that this will lay down flat, and then this will fold up. So now that's flat, and now what you'll do is pull these 2 pins down here, pull them both out, and then you can push that down, and then this will lay flat like so. Boom, and now it's super thin, and you can fit it under your bed or under your couch. So let's see if it'll go up under my couch right here. So if I just wanted to store it, I could go just like so, like boom. And now it's completely under my couch, it's gone. Or you can put it under the bed, under the table, in the closet, wherever you want to put it at, you can store it away. So yeah, that's it right there. And then you can just pull it right back out. But yeah, there will be a link to this, Amazon link down in the description. So if you use that link, it'll take you right to the product. If you need a nice little walking pad with the handles and the little table here, then go ahead, check this one out. Other than that, y'all have a great day.